Everything was so quiet during the setup.
Hinkley, it sounds so
Hinkley
weird.
and John here, it was so nice and calm.
Hinkley, your voice has changed.
Nobody was angry. Trent, tell us why we're here.
We are here for Shoppe Talk this Wednesday, June 4th, and we got a special guest with us today, Jonas.
We're gonna have lots of special guests.
Yeah, we're gonna have lots of special
I'm the
guests.
first special guest, though.
That's right.
I was racking my brain for some talented people to come hang out with us today.
So
We didn't find any.
Yeah, I really couldn't think of anybody. So I thought, you know what? We got talent.
So welcome
we
back,
got talent
guys.
here.
It is Shoppe
Let me
Talk
fix my mic.
Wednesday.
I was talking. Shut up.
You were done. You were done.
No, I really wasn't.
What you were saying was essentially
I got a
done.
loose screw
John
on
is
this
out of town.
microphone.
He's on vacation. I think this is the last day of his vacation.
I think so.
And
I
then
think
he's
he's
heading
coming
home, and then he'll take his time getting back into the shop. I don't think he arrives till next week sometime. But anyway, we do have a Shoppe Talk. The show must go on. So we are doing it with special guests throughout the day. We're going to have some of our illustrious staff joining us and playing some music. And we start out with Jonas, I don't know why I said that weird. Starting out with Jonas Bearden on the guitar. And you're going to sing us a tune, aren't you, Jonas?
Yeah, I'm going to try to. It probably won't come out very good, but we're going to give it
Before
our
we
best.
do that, Jonas, would you give us the entire history of your life since childhood?
Yeah, so I was born, and then I started playing guitar, and now I'm here.
The rest is a blur.
Yeah, that's the only two things that matter. So.
It's substantial.
There was some soccer.
There was some
between that.
soccer intertwined, but I no longer do that.
The
so
football?
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Jonas. That was great. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll get to some of these questions and comments here in a little bit. But Jonas is going to kick us off with a cool bluegrass standard that we've done for a number of years. I'm going to kick it off. He's going to sing it.
Yeah.
He's kicking off the show with this one called Big Spike Hammer. 1, 2, 3.
Can't you hear the ripple of my big spike hammer? Lord, it's busting my side. Well, I've done all I can do to keep that woman. Still, she's not satisfied. Hey, hey, Della Mae, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Della Mae, I'll be leaving someday. I'm the best hammer swinger in this big old section gang. Big John Chapman is my name. And this hammer that I swing for $1.50 a day is all for my Della Mae. Hey, hey, sorry, Della Mae, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Della Mae, I'll get even someday. Well, I've been lots of places, there's not much I ain't done. There's still a lot of things I'd like to see. And this hammer that I swing for the woman that I love, it's all gonna be the death of me. Hey, hey, Della Mae, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Della Mae, I'll get even someday. Big spike hammer, big spike hammer. I don't know if I missed
Yeah.
any words or not. I think I got them all.
I'm doing John Chapman today, so that's all that matters. Welcome back, everybody, to the Shop Talk. I'm jealous. Jeff Little, are you going to the Allison Krauss show tonight in Decatur? But he wants to hear Rain Please Go Away, or is he maybe wishing Rain would go away because it's an outdoor?
We did.
Rain, please go away.
We did have a question. Somebody said, "Hi, can you compare the tone of a Firk Dreadnought to say a Martin D10E?" That's the first question of the day.
So I don't know if we can demo the difference, but do you have, Jonas, you have kind of your impression
Just
of...
off the top of my head, there are a few noticeable differences. The Firk tends to be a little bit brighter. It's not as bright as, say like a Taylor Dread or something along those lines, but it does tend to be a little bit brighter than your standard Martin, especially the D10. The D10 is kind of this dry and woody sound, so.
Yeah, I think Martin's kind of got that tone you're used to, that really full low end, almost a little bass heavy.
Yeah.
Or the Firk is going to be probably a little bit more balanced across the board. So
Am I wrong in thinking the
sounds like
Firk-
Jeremy's on reverb.
Oh,
Testing 1 2 1 2.
fix it. Am I wrong in the Firks? The only dreadnoughts are the vintages, right? Because the rest of them are.
Yeah, so they do the vintage 1, 2, and 3. The biggest differences between those are just really the actual finish work
Yeah.
that they do. They do the satins on the 1s, the kind of French polish rub on the 2s, and of course a high gloss on the 3s.
These are not
Anderton's
Bluetooth.
Just recently did a comparison kind of like that, but it was actually a D18 and the Firk Vintage 2. And they agreed with you, Jonas. Definitely a little brighter.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to my voice here. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's not.
Don Curtis, you're on a loop. So no, these microphones are not Bluetooth. We do have them run into a full what do you call that?
Mixer?
When you convert from digital to an interface.
Yeah, mixer slash interface.
Full interface, and then we're going into a multi-streamer where we're going to TikTok. Actually, we're not doing TikTok today. We're doing
Not yet.
Facebook, YouTube, and
Right, to get TikTok
Instagram, and all
started, we
those
played a
things.
song and we didn't even put it on there.
Trent, you're falling down on this job. It's hard work to be Hinkley.
They are
by the way,
Ear
Hinkley is
Trumpet Lab
also.
microphones, bluegrassing in
This is bluegrassing gigging man.
Bluegrassing
Bluegrassing man. There's two ings. Yeah, these are the
I
ear
think it's
trumpet labs.
bluegrassing gig man. Ging.
No, it's a G-I-N.
Ear Trumpet
ING,
Labs. That's
ING.
what microphones we were using.
Jason needs some glasses.
Bluegrassing ing man.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a high energy show today. All right.
I'll see
Anyway,
you other questions,
yes, we do
Jeremy.
have the Ear Trumpet Lab mics on our website right now. We are an Ear Trumpet Labs dealer.
Yes.
You guys just bought one for your group.
We did. We got one yesterday. We got a Myrtle. is what
Myrtle.
We got. Yeah. We have not tried it out, so we
I wish
don't
my
know.
wife
They're
would have
all
let
old
me
lady
name my
names.
daughter Myrtle. That would have been good. All right, and we had another question up there.
Did we?
I don't know, maybe not. But anyway, Hinkley is also on vacation this week, so Trent is filling in for her. He's about ready to get our TikTok started. 'Cause I'm sure Shu is over there waiting for the live stream. Actually, he's here. Shu's shirtless. Oh no. So we are going to work. Do you know Jingle Bells, Jonas? Have you ever played it before? Oh, we're doing G. That's what we'll kick it off. There we go.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be right. I may mess it up a time or two. We can do it.
Jason's going jazz. That's all we need.
We don't have to do the whole
You don't have
thing.
to do the whole thing. No.
Okay, good.
That keeps Shu coming back every week. So
Well, you got to do it then.
All right.
anyway, great to see you guys again.
Wasn't that great?
Somebody asked, is there a guitar today you would say is like a 1945 D28?
1945. That's
So
a very
very
specific.
Specifically
yeah.
a 45, off the top of my head, no. But if you are looking for, of course, a pre-war Martin sound, then the new Golden Era D28 is a good option. But the Authentics, of course, if you're looking for
Possibly
like a
the
true-
Bedell 1940.
That's a good one
is a
too.
good guitar.
Well, I said D28 though.
I know.
So
So I was gonna say pre-war Martin sound. John there's a video you guys just released of our exploits, our trip up to the Bedell workshop where we brought John's guitar. They analyzed it. They put it through all kinds of rigorous testing. It's kind of like when you go in for one of those heart tests where they put you through
like you run on
you have to
treadmills.
run on
and stuff.
treadmills and stress tests. They did stress tests on John's 1940 D18 and then kind of reproduced the essence of it using their sound optimization technology. And it turned out incredible. We've sold, I think, 2 of them have shipped so far to customers, or more, 3?
We've done 4. We have one.
And then John has
We've
the
shipped
prototype.
3. We're waiting on the last one right now. It should be here in a few weeks.
So yeah, that's a super
I
killer
agree with
guitar
Vince.
project.
1945 D28 sounds just like one.
Yeah.
If you can find it, it's good if you can get it.
All right.
A 43 sounds pretty
Somebody
similar.
asked what instruments we're playing. Jonas, you kick us off. What are you playing?
So this is kind of a weird one. Technically speaking, I don't think it should.
shouldn't exist.
No. So it's a
a
Sunburst
unicorn.
Madagascar Rosewood E20D, and so there are a few things kind of finicky about it. It has the wrong herringbone inlay. It doesn't have the 3 color. It has the single color. The Sunburst is also kind of bled into that inlay. And then, of course, it is Sunburst, which is they don't do it on the E20Ds for the MRs anyway.
So this was kind of a surprise guitar we weren't expecting, or they weren't expecting. Sometimes that happens. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh, well, oops, look what just showed up. It does have a couple, like a little scratch on the end of it. So we're looking at maybe doing this as a B stock or a floor model.
Yeah.
But
I've
really
been playing
cool,
this
one of a
quite
kind
bit,
guitar.
and I do really like this guitar quite a bit. I mean, it's pretty special.
Yeah.
So.
If you don't care about those minor things, it's a one of a kind.
Most of my guitars have more than minor things wrong with them anyway, so
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
fine.
it's
I
not
can
a
live
real
with it.
instrument if it doesn't have a few things wrong, right?
Yeah.
It's like a car.
TikTok, they want us to play Nutshell
Luna,
by Alice in
Kentucky.
Chains. We don't know that one.
No.
Where's our shop located, Kirk Mosley?
It's in Springfield, Missouri.
Right here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri.
Martin guitars versus Taylor guitars.
Oh, man.
It depends who you ask.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
I would
much
say-
more traditional bluegrass sound. It must have kind of
I think the
synonymous
most
with flat picker.
broad answer to that is Martin is a traditional guitar sound and build,
Yep.
and Taylor is a modern
Yeah.
sound and build.
Little.
They both
It also
build
kind of
great
depends on what
guitars.
you're doing with the guitar anyway. What kind of job are you wanting it to do?
Yeah. They both build some incredible guitars. They build some good guitars, and they both build some okay guitars.
Shoes Shirtless is quite a poet these days. He's been really stepping up.
And he
I
didn't
don't know why he
even
has to
know
get
it.
new accounts every time. Maybe he's just helping us get our subscriber rate up.
They just change their names. Vince changes his name every week.
So does Mike. Mike does
Mike
too.
does too, yes.
Yeah.
It's fun to do, I guess.
I
haven't
think
changed my name in
Vince has
years.
actually changed his name since the live has started.
Yes, he did.
He did,
So
because it was
Vince.
it was VF Martin. Now it's VSP Vince. So unless that's a different Vince.
All right.
could be
Somebody
a different sense.
somebody requested "Rain, Please Go Away." Do you guys know anyone sing that one?
Not really. I mean, we could do a verse of it.
Yeah, we could probably try a verse of that.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to waste all of Jonas's time with us on songs like that, or if he wants to do another
Let's
one
do
he
it.
knows.
Let's waste his time.
All right,
We
ready?
could, yeah.
You want me to sing it, or you
Yeah,
sing it?
I don't know.
Can you
what
bring us
song
the
it
lyrics?
is,
Oh,
so-
Jason's gonna
I'm gonna
sing
sing
it.
it.
All right. Rain, please. What key you want to do it in?
Doing B. Rain, please go away. We can do it. We're gonna do this, guys. It's gonna be bad. It's tough to live the whole day through. I'm gonna sing it just like Dan Kaminsky too.
I'm playing Blue Night.
Thinking of
It's
her.
the same song.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
All right, ready?
Yeah, sure. Rain, please go away. Leave me alone. Come another day. My love is gone. It's time to stay. time wouldn't drag so slow. Find a new love and let it grow. I'm kidding myself, it don't happen that way. Rain, please go away.
Jonas, another one?
Rain, please go away. Leave me alone. Come another day. My love is gone. It's time to stay.
Dan?
Rain, please go away.
I think
I edited the wrong chord there, so it's fine.
He ended on it.
There's no ending. That is a turnaround, Jeremy. You can't do a turnaround on a turnaround.
I think they did.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty
You
sure.
should grow your hair out like Dan. I think you
Oh,
rock
the
it.
crazy hair.
All
Crazy
right.
scientist hair.
Somebody asked which
Smoke
ear
cigars.
trumpet is the best for vocals.
That's a tough question. They have a bunch of different versions. It depends on how you're going to use it. The new one's supposed to be great for vocals. I can't remember the name of it. For live vocals.
I think it's Delfino.
Delfino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposedly great for live vocals. We are using Edwinas. Is that right, Trent? You know more than I do.
I think the Edwinas are on the instruments, and then the Delfinas are on the vocals. Yeah.
All right. No, there's a new one, though. That's the little
No, this
canny
little
one.
capsule. You can look at it on the
Oh.
website, Trent. Bring it up on our website.
It's supposed to be good
Ear
for
Trumpet
vocals.
Labs.
I haven't tested it yet. These are great. It just depends on your day. If you're doing a single mic thing, those what are they called? Myrtle.
Myrtles.
Yep.
The Myrtles are great. Just depends.
And that's
on
make the
everything.
smaller version of that. What's the other one?
The new one is the Wanda,
Wanda.
Wanda.
Delfina, Edwina. The Chantel is the handheld or
Yeah, that's supposed to be good for single miking things.
Yeah.
Instruments and vocals. I mean, they're all really good for different things. Honestly, they're great for live.
But yeah, if you're doing we're not wanting to be right up in the mic, or I guess it worked good close proximity too. But the Myrtle is this one you see on stage a lot because it's got the really cool shock mount.
I
on it.
would, if I were you, I'd call those guys because they're incredibly nice people. Call their shop. He knows a lot about mics and especially his mics because he's building them.
Yeah, he should know.
They're great people and they'll have the answers. I need to get more answers from them. I
Yeah.
know what I use and how we use them, but they know more.
John isn't around. He likes to say when I'm not around that I died. I'm not going to do that. John's on vacation. It's his 20th anniversary, so they went to Mexico.
I have requested
He
that
keeps
he
sending
bring
us
me home
videos
a
of him zip lining with monkeys.
Yeah.
So
He is
He's having a
supposed to
good time.
smuggle one back in his carry-on for me. We'll see if he actually, follows through with that. I made a request, and he said he'd work on it, so we'll see.
we're gonna have a shop monkey, guys. Stay tuned. I haven't got to say what I'm playing. I'm playing an MD 815 varnish. So this is the varnish level antique varnish that Eastman does on their 815. So it's got an Adirondack spruce top, maple back and sides, fully bound front, back, and fretboard and headstock. Same version of my mandolin, except mine was before they started doing the antiquing. But I've been playing my 815 for 6 years, 5 years. Love it.
Adam K wants to know, is your mic set up the same as you use live? Essentially, when we do this show live, essentially we are
When
live.
the Chapmans were touring live, we didn't
did
have
not
these
use
mics
these
out,
mics.
so we were using just different mics, but these ones would probably be on
These are good
the
mics,
list.
yeah. But yeah, how we mic everything is essentially how we do it live. I see a lurking fellow in the background.
Lurking.
So I'm going to kick Jonas out of here.
Okay.
Jonas, you got to play 2 songs.
You got your 2
Congratulations.
songs.
Yeah.
Now,
I had my
get back to work.
20. Oh, actually, I'm off today. I'm going home, so I'll see you.
Jonas came in on his day off, guys.
I know,
Give
isn't that
Jonas a
crazy?
big round of applause.
Everybody,
virtually.
we love Jonas, but now it's
Tap
time
those hearts and those like
to
buttons.
change partners.
Jonas, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We love you.
Corey, do you need to borrow a capo or do you have one? He's going to borrow Jonas's capo and give that to him tomorrow.
One of mine.
We're going to give it back to him eventually.
I would like it back. I do like that.
All right. Love you. Bye.
What kind of
We're doing a live stream. This is what we do, Corey. We've been doing this for like years. You should be familiar with it.
are these the guitars I'm playing?
Those are the guitars you
What
get
do you
to choose
wanna
from. It's like he's never seen the show before.
I don't think he has.
He watches it and comments on it.
I
So
never have time.
He's lurking in there.
always
Don't
so
hit
bad.
the
really got me.
microphone. I know
It really
you're
got
not
me.
caged
in here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our second guest of the day is Corey Kirkland. He is guitar phenom and a goose.
Yeah, that goose phenom.
What's good for the goose is good for the dander.
He's a Nepo baby, right? Kirkland. He's heiress to the Kirkland fortune.
I wish, man. That'd be so sweet.
He would not be working here. We'd be working for him.
Nah, he just likes to slum it with us.
I'd be touting Kirkland brand stuff in the Costco parking lot.
I wonder if we can get Kirkland brand guitars in the shop.
They make guitars?
No, that's what we're going to start, though.
All they gotta do is license a brand and hey,
It's a secret.
who
Who's building
scratched
these
your
guitars?
guitar on the top?
That's just bear claws. Bears clawed it up.
Bear claw.
Corey, why don't you tell us what you're playing right now, and then what song you want to play?
The Banjo Killer SD. I've never played this before.
Is that the
Did we just get this in?
is that the Touchstone one, or is that the full dread or
It's full USA one. Yeah.
USA?
Yeah, it's a USA Banjo Killer.
So that top, I don't think it.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manual from Tarragona. I can't speak Spanish. Tarragona. Tarragona. There you go. Spain. Welcome to the live stream.
Espanol.
There's somebody lights in here.
Yeah, that's how we can see you so clearly.
It's called show
Don't squint.
business. Corey.
Don't squint though. You got to open your eyes all the way. Don't let them know
Let
that
your
it hurts.
pupils
Okay.
dilate.
Do you know Blue Moon of Kentucky, Corey? It was a request on TikTok.
What is it?
Blue Moon of Kentucky.
Is it- what key do we
keep
play
on-
it in?
I don't. Do you sing it, or you want me to sing it?
Yeah, you can go
You don't
ahead.
want to find a night. And G, I guess. I might use the lyrics just in case I forget them because I'm so nervous.
Jeremy.
I'm gonna sing the
He
Elvis
gets
Presley
nervous
version.
bowels.
So follow me and don't show my hips. Can you believe the dancing that's done today in pop music, how they would have freaked out compared to...
I don't know. He's pretty seductive, Jeremy.
He was moving those hips
He had
around,
some
but
hip
have you
thrusting.
not seen like some of the
He twerked
thrusting
once.
that goes on? And the twerking, literally twerking on stage.
Are
Anyway,
you just gonna sing the slow part, or are we gonna? Act-
yeah, probably just the slow part,
Okay.
unless you want to. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and proved untrue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. It was on a moonlit night, the stars were shining bright, and they whispered from on high, your love has said goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and said goodbye. It was on a moonlit night, the stars were shining bright, and they whispered from on high, your love will say goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and say goodbye. Shine on the one that's gone and said goodbye.
We'll
try to
bet.
get an A, ready?
Try it one more time.
Just kidding. Oh, thank you, Josh. It was great to see you here 2 weeks ago. Great for coming through and visiting with
How dare
us.
he single Jeremy out when there's two
He tuned in
incredible
after.
three
He
incredible
didn't sing with me
vocalists.
on that song.
Five incredible vocalists in this room.
This is a
I
great
heard
guitar.
Traden singing the other day. Sings like an angel.
Just give us the thumbs up. Jimmy Brown, the Newsboy, that'd be a great one. John can sing that one probably next
sell
week.
morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown.
You gonna sing it?
I don't care.
All right, Jimmy Brown, the
I don't do
Newsboy.
anything. I'll do anything for a laugh or
Watch
audience
me, boys,
applause.
watch me.
Watch me.
What is this?
Jimmy Brown, the Newsboy.
I don't know it, but I'll go.
Mac Wiseman. It's pretty easy. One.
An A?
Sure.
That's what he was singing.
I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Knows that I'm the newsboy of the town. Early morning star walking on the street.
So it just kicks out with the Mac would always just kick off with like your G chord, basically. Your own. There you go.
Watch me, boys, watch me. That's what you really do. I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Everybody knows that I'm the newsboy of the town. You can hear me yelling Morning Star walking along the street. I got no pad upon my head, no shoes upon my feet. I got no hat upon my head, no streets upon
Six
my
minor.
feet. I couldn't remember the words either. No, never mind, sir, how I look. Don't look at me and frown. I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. It's awful cold and hungry, sir. My clothes are mighty thin. I wander about from place to place, my daily bread to win.
So the 6 minor.
I wander about
E
from
minor
place to
or
place,
ultra
my
minor?
daily bread to win.
Just so
My
Mac played.
father was a drunkard, sir, I've heard my mother say. I'm helping my mother, sir, as I journey on my way. My mother always tells me, sir, I've nothing in the world to lose. I've got a place in heaven, sir, to sell the gospel news. I've got a place in heaven, sir, to sell the
Are there any more
gospel
lyrics,
news.
Trent?
Nope. Take it away, Kenny.
Yeah, that was excellent.
We should end things.
Flawless.
You asked
I never
for
played
it.
that song before.
Well,
You asked for it, people.
that's what you get, TikTok. It just TikTok me off. How is the Eastman E8 DTC?
It's great.
Ask Ryan.
It's a wonderful guitar.
They're great. They're one of our top sellers. So a
Thanks, Josh.
Sitka spruce
That's
top,
more like it.
thermo cured Sitka spruce top with a rosewood back and sides. A staple of the,
Basically a D28 specs guitar,
except for torrified.
except for Torrified. Yeah.
But yeah, we sell a lot of those.
Huh. What else we got going here, guys?
Oh, let's look through some of these comments and questions.
I don't know.
No shoes, that's pretty sad. Shoes shirtless, he says.
And hit the like button, Shu has requested again.
What
if
would
you
the
get a
world
chance.
be without having shoes? That's, two different.
We'd have a lot cleaner
No shoes, no
carpets in our
shirt, no
houses.
service. That's what
No,
I
I
have
mean
to say.
without shoes. Like shirtless.
No shoes, no shirt, no service.
We wouldn't be playing Christmas music if it weren't for shoes. Alex says he tracked down Bluegrass World's Greatest Show, and I was correct. Yes, grew up with that record. Such a great, fun album. Through the bottom of the glass.
So that was a really fun podcast we did 3 weeks ago, where we listed our top favorite
I think it
albums.
was released 4
weeks ago.
3, 4
I was
weeks
I was just listening to the Lillian Warbin interview that we just did. She's the CEO of Elderly Music, and we sat down with her at IBMA this last
They're cool.
September. And she told us all kinds of stories. It was a great podcast. If you guys haven't listened to the Acoustic Shop Knows People, check that out on your podcast platform or YouTube under our podcast. It was fun, and she's so sweet to sit down with us. We're gonna do this music store tour one of these days. We're gonna go around the country, stopping at our favorite music stores and saying, "Hi guys, how's it going?"
Kirk Mosley has been asking about guitars. Well, he said
Zager
yeehaw.
guitars.
Yeah, he asked if we know. We know of Zager guitars. They have a propensity for suing people that talk about their guitars in a
Negative
less
light.
than
Stiller.
stellar manner, or speak what some may say is truth, but maybe not. So we're not going to talk about Zager guitars other than
just gonna get
yes,
sued right
they
now.
are Zager guitars.
They make it.
No, they're great at marketing their guitars. I believe who is it that just got? I think they've got Dolly Parton playing a Zager guitar right now, which is just an
interesting.
announcement. But yeah, I mean they did great marketing. They did a good job of getting easy to play guitars in the hands of the millions. It's kind of like the Esteban style marketing, or the what was his name? What's the guy that plays really good electric country?
Keith Urban.
Keith Urban guitars. You know, that sort of thing.
So yeah, I think you answered this question, Jay. We do know about
Do you
them.
know of them? And yes.
Cool announcement. We're going to be the most recent Maton guitar dealers.
Yeah.
We got our first shipment.
I think
order coming
Lilycat's
soon.
late or behind. They just posted.
Great job,
Jonas.
Jonas. Yeah. Well,
He's
he
been
was-
gone for a while now. Yes, Zager or not Zager guitars.
Maton.
Mayton guitars. We're so excited about that.
We got to play
They're
those
coming
at
out with some
the,
incredibly cool
Fretboard
guitars.
Summit up in Chicago, and John spent a lot of time at their booth, and then kind of been talking ever since then.
Really cool guitars. They also have a really incredibly good
pickup system, yeah.
that we are excited to be getting in the shop.
We're not
their
discriminating
guitars.
against banjo players. They discriminate against
No,
us.
I am
Choice.
absolutely discriminating against banjo players.
We had Aaron McDarris on last week, so no, we have we
true.
get them whenever they're available.
We've had
John joins us very
Meyer.
often.
We have Dad sometimes. We have.
Dad's never joined us on this live
Yeah,
stream.
we did
Maybe it
one
was.
once. We need to
Alan
get him to do
Mundy.
more. Alan Mundy's here regularly. Have we tried Eastman guitars? Yes, we have. We are the #1 Eastman dealer in the world.
That's right.
I'm playing an Eastman mandolin right now.
We play them a lot.
Corey, did
Playing
we
a-
go into the detail of what you're playing right now?
Yeah, this is a banjo killer. It sounds really, really good, and it's got an absolutely gorgeous
Bourgeois.
top.
Mahogany?
It's a bourgeois. Bourgeois. It's
Bourgeois.
it's banjo killer. That model probably doesn't need too much of an introduction. These have been around for a long time, but double scalloped top. I
Designed
believe
in part with
beeswing mahogany. Is that
Yeah,
what they do on
looks
these?
like beeswing. It looks like
Yeah.
it, yeah. Designed in collaboration with
Sutton.
Brian Sutton,
Brian
yeah.
Sutton.
Brian Sutton needed something to compete on the Ricky Skaggs stage.
He wanted to kill banjos with it.
Speaking of discriminating against banjos, I mean,
Yeah.
just call it in the name of the
You guys know
guitar.
that song?
Gorgeous guitar. Yes.
We'll play
kind
it.
of.
I don't know it very well. When do we expect to get more Eastman M500 series models in? I don't know. I mean, they have not shipped anything in a month and a half now because of tariffs. I think they did get some on the water with the pause, so hopefully we'll be seeing some soon. But right now, we're selection of 800s, just like the last one. We're going to be able to get this till the next
Keith Urban does play
shipment.
Maton guitars. You want to know why? Because it's connected from down under. You know who else plays Maton guitars, Jeremy?
Yeah, is it Tommy Emmanuel?
Tommy Emmanuel, yeah.
Emmanuel, guys. We're beginning his new signature guitar in here soon too. That's just cool.
All
We
right.
need to chat with Brian Dickel. We chat a lot with Brian Dickel. Hudson Dalton makes great guitars, Vince. I doubt if we're going to be... We were Hudson Dalton dealers one time. Love the guitars. That's as far as I'll go with that conversation. We love Brian. And
Yeah, to put a pause on it, but they recently opened up
Morgan
a
Music
dealer here.
just opened up their dealership, and I think that's where they're going for now, which is great. It's great to have an outlet for those incredible guitars in our area, but I don't know that we'll be dealers anytime soon now because of that, which is okay.
All right, what is this song called?
I forget. It's the.
It's in B.
You know that one?
Sure, in the key B
Kind
flat.
of.
That'll be a lot of
B-flat.
fun. Sure.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Turn down. Get my capo.
I got it.
Nailed it.
That was a big ending. I thought you were doing another solo there.
Doggone it.
It's called Daly's Reel, and I've never played that, and I should not have attempted to.
You said Brian Sutton, so that made me think of
We
it.
should have shifted down for Jeremy.
Why would he
like
do that in
A.
B flat, especially if you don't know it? Why would Brian write a song that I don't know in the key of B flat? What a jerk.
All right, got a couple questions here. Brian B Squared wants to Corey, what chord do you play often, especially that last song where you grab the A or low E string with your pinky, making a big stretch? If you-
I'm just doubling the octave on the A flat to make it an E7 chord. Make it a little bit bigger sounding. So if I'm playing out of A position, the 5 chord is the E, and makes it a little fuller sounding if I do it that way. That's the only
All right.
reason.
I like it. Look, there's a good little lesson in here. It's fun.
And then somebody asked, as I go to jam with the varying summer temperatures, it seems that once I'm home and remove the guitar from the case, the tone seems tight and metallic. Can you explain that happening?
All right,
So I guess humidity.
where are we at on that? Let me see that one again.
It's
Okay, so I go to my jam, varying summer temperatures. It seems like once I get home, the guitar seems tight and metallic. Can you explain that? I haven't noticed that so much where it's tight sounding. Normally, if it's been warm, it kind of loosens up a bit and sounds a little bit fuller.
I mean, it's obviously just the humidity and a temperature change.
Yeah.
Everything changes a guitar
Now,
instrument.
That could explain it. If you're in a dry climate and it's drying out, it can get the neck kind of pulls back a bit and it gets a metallic sound because it's a little buzzier with the frets and the top is a little tight because it's drying out. So you might check humidity level on there, make sure it's being humidified well. I'm not gonna play a song on this one, but we did have Bernie Madso and his wife come through. I think they were from way up in North Dakota, and they were coming down to Branson, and he brought me this gift. It is a cigar box mandolin. It has a pickup. I haven't plugged it in yet, but
Are the cigars still in there, or did they take them out?
I checked, and they're all smoked. But
Just the buds?
yeah, just it's full of ashes. But it's a fun little. It smells like grandma. Grandma smelled like tobacco. So yeah, let's thank you so much, Bernie, for bringing that by the shop. It was good to meet you guys, and hope you had a good trip to Branson. They were gonna watch like 30 shows while they were down here. They had their whole schedule filled. They're doing 3 shows a day.
That's a lot of music.
And now I'm switching to the Eastman PCH. This is the
Goldburst.
Goldburst.
A different guitar too.
Well, I just sent Austin a message.
Oh, okay.
It's almost time to switch, but you can sit here until
You can do one more tune.
he said he's coming in.
This is a laminate back and sides with a solid bent top. We did a review of this recently. Great mandolin option. Let's do one more tune and then get Austin in here. Corey, what would you like to play? You got a vocal tune you do?
Let me think here. Do you guys know that, what's that song? Pick for you, fresh bouquet of dandelion flowers.
Yeah, we know that.
You know that one?
If I could only win your love.
In the
Yeah.
QG.
Probably. That's about as high as I can sing. I picked for you a fresh bouquet of dandelion flowers. I brought them as a gift of love. You're all I want in this whole world. You're all my heart desires. Love for you is everything that my dreams are made of. So say that you love me. Say that you care. Say you'll always be by my side. You'll always be there. And if all the wealth in this whole world were mine this very hour, I'd give it all away if I could only have your love. I'm still searching for a way to win your love forever. There is nothing I would rather do. My heart still catches fire each time you grow nearer. Know that I would never stop my loving of you. So say that you love me. Say that you care. Say you'll always be by my side, you'll always be there. And if all the wealth in this whole world were mine this very hour, I'd give it all away if I could only have your love. Yes, I'd give it all away if I could only have your love.
Oh, very nice, Corey.
Those chords in the... Man, look at
It just goes F, C, F, D. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe that's just how
F, C,
LRB
F, C.
did it.
I don't know.
Good job, Corey. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys, for having me, everybody.
Don wants to know if you will rent out your pinky. He needs it every now and then.
Rent out
Corey
my-
does have a super strong pinky. We have pinky wrestles around here.
His nose with it.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Alex said the PCH does not sound like your standard carved top and back mandolin. It is that deep body. It's got a very, in case you can't see there, that's what, 3.5 inch deep body on that. So it is much more hollow sounding, but you get a little bit with the oval hole mandolins anyway. But it gives it a really warm, kind of sweet mellow tone. melatonin.
Joe Perry, which I'm going to assume is the Joe Perry from Aerosmith, asking why not electric bass. Why electric bass? I don't play electric bass that well.
Marty, you have
And it's Acoustic Shop.
an HD 28V. You can slip a piece of paper under the heel so it goes on the next set. Worth saving? Yeah, absolutely.
It
worth
is
saving.
always worth saving.
And if you're the original owner, it would be covered under their lifetime warranty. If you're
That's what I'm
not,
saying.
it's still maybe $500, depending on where you're living, $400 to $600 neck reset price. It's totally worth it. Just about every guitar eventually needs a neck reset, just because it's a lot of tension pulling on that glue joint,
Sit
and they
down.
just kind of need to be reset.
Don't wait for
there.
us, Austin.
It's for sale, guys. It's on sale.
Dang it.
Hey, who's this person that just joined us? I feel
guys.
I feel like we're on. What is that called? The old show, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
who's coming to join us today?
What's the
kids?
magic word?
Oh, it's Austin from the Acoustic Shop.
So how are things going, guys?
Good, Austin. I like your beard.
Thank you. I like yours too.
Not
that
awkward
was-
at all.
That was awkward.
You're the only person that misses the mustache. My wife is scheduling a new photo shoot because the last photo shoot we did, I had a mustache and she had blonde hair. I guess we're both going through this midlife crisis together. And she's like, we can't keep those photos on the wall. We need to get a new photo shoot done.
It's about time we get photos done.
Man, the midlife crisis is real.
We use the same photographer, I believe. Don't we? I don't know. We hire somebody. I don't
Tate's
know.
sister-in-law?
Probably. I don't know.
Name that guitarist. Yes, this is Austin Handley. He has been playing guitar since he was a young
That's
young
I was a
buck.
wee lad. Yeah.
More in the country
little
scene though,
guy.
right? More in country
Yeah,
and
well, it was the '80s,
the-
Jeremy. Let's face it. It was
Yeah.
Mark
rock and
Andrews
roll.
says
rock
you
and
have
roll, and then got
magnificent
into
handwriting.
the what do you call that? The red dirt.
Yeah, I think it was as Red Dirt was coming up. They wanted to call us that. I just called it Southern Rock, man. Ozark Mountain Rock and Roll. But
Austin does have fine handwriting. It looks almost like it's printed on a computer. Him and Trent. We just get.
I don't know if I ever paid
paid
attention. I know Trent's is incredibly good, but
Austin he does like this uppercase writing, and like uppercase letters. And,
it's I don't know how to write lowercase, so
okay, so they're
all
all
uppercase.
it's like he's yelling at you.
does anybody know how to
Very
write
cleanly.
cursive anymore?
I don't.
I don't
They don't
either.
teach it in school anymore either. My kids
No,
are
they
like,
don't.
we're not going to learn how to do that. They said we don't do cursive.
Oh, you remember we used to have the paper with the little dashes
Yeah, you had
in
to
the
follow
middle,
it.
and you had to make it perfect. We get graded on that.
Yeah, but I don't think many people write in cursive anymore.
Probably a good reason.
As sloppy as everybody's handwriting is, beside the two, if you had everybody really sloppy with cursive, you just couldn't read any of it. So
Austin is playing that same banjo killer.
This thing's awesome. I had to pick this up when I came in. I wasn't sure what you guys had.
Bear
over
got
here,
so angry with it, and scratched the
Yeah,
top.
dude.
But Austin, what do you want to sing us?
Oh, I don't know. What have you guys been doing so far?
Oh, just a
lot of
variety,
fast, slow,
whatever, a
middle,
mix.
everything.
Yep. It's whatever people are comfortable with
Jeremy,
singing
aren't you
and playing.
playing the Bullis octave mandolin anymore?
We don't have the Bullis
don't have
octave
one.
mandolin. We made a video of it and
We
sold
sold
it.
both of the ones that have come through the
And we have
shop
one that's
quickly.
being custom built for a customer right now. It'll be here in the fall, and they're supposed to get us a second one. Great mandolins. I wish
right.
I could get one, but we have to sell those.
Let's hurry up. Kenneth has to leave, he says, but he wants to hear Austin.
Okay, all right.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's do a summertime. You
Okay,
guys-
what key?
Was it E minor? Didn't Doc Watson like do that slower version? Kind of creepy, where we kind of walked it up like that. Been a while. Summertime, and the living is easy. The fish are jumping. That old cotton is high. Your pappy's red. And your mammy's good looking. crying. Come on now, honey. 'Cause your pappy and your mammy standing and divide. Wanna pick 'em one, Germ?
Mournful.
I haven't thought of that song in a long time, but it was so hot outside on the way over. I was like, man,
It's humid out.
it is hot. You can weather you can wear.
Gross.
Good job, Austin.
Oh, thanks.
Yay!
Alex, I mentioned that earlier. Did everybody get to watch the Audio Instruments podcast? It was excellent. I enjoyed. I actually was listening to it on the way in today because I hadn't heard it since we filmed it, and she was a wealth of knowledge and inspiration for not just.
She's cool. Their company's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's, for
Her
me
dad's
as a business
cool.
owner, it's very inspiring.
Her dad's a cool dude. She's cool.
The elderly
People are
company's
cool. All the guys that work there.
The old catalogs
I've
I got-
met so far are cool.
We've got about 10 years worth of old catalogs in my office. Somebody donated those, but we used to have those as kids. They would
I think
show up
I'm
in
gonna
there.
go. I can't remember his name now, but they're a sales guy that does a lot of the marketing or a lot of the videos, and he was at IBM every year. He's super tall, skinny, covered in tattoos, and I think I'm gonna go that direction. So
You're gonna
when you
get tall
guys
and
see me
skinny?
next year, I'm gonna be tall and skinny and covered in tattoos.
Oh, good plan. You should just go ahead and jump in on the tattoos, and then the rest of
Long hair. I want to look like a rock star. People will like me then.
All
Well,
right.
yeah, that was a great podcast. We enjoyed that.
All
a lot.
right.
What are you
That's all
guys?
Trent can say to that.
What are you guys watching?
Great segue, Trent.
Yeah, let's go.
No, I've been.
Riders in the Sky?
You been watching Ghost Riders in the Sky?
No, go.
Okay. Let's see. What have I been watching? I finished, or I guess got to the end of the series of Hacks. You guys got me turned on to Hacks, and that is a great show. I enjoyed
We
it.
just finished the last season last week.
Yeah, me too.
Super good.
Now you're a fan of Suits, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do you think about the Suits LA?
I haven't watched it yet. I heard it came out. I forgot to even tune into that. Have you watched it?
Yeah, totally into that.
Is it good?
You know, I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
You know, it's different.
Yeah. That's the hard thing, is
Don't
doing like
leave
a
it at that.
reboot or spin-off. And then my wife's got me watching again, like the latest season. We didn't realize that they had already had another season. We missed it. Of what is that called? It's some romantic thing where this woman travels back in time, and
Time Traveler's Wife?
no, close enough.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Highlander.
Oh, that. Never seen that.
I don't know if you're into reality shows, but The Summit is pretty great. They stick
We watched that.
8
when it
different
was on.
people who like obviously should not be climbing a mountain, and it's like climb this mountain. It's
She's used to
quite
people that
interesting.
aren't supposed to be climbing mountains and getting up on them.
It'd be like me
And
putting me
yodeling?
out there and being like, "Hey, climb this mountain."
What's going to be done about all the trash they're leaving? That's what I want to know. What are they
I was
doing about
talking
all
to
that trash?
I was talking to my kids about that.
They do all these expeditions.
My wife didn't understand that.
Basically, the people that pay billions, the rich people normally that pay millions of dollars to have guides up there, and then they just leave their tents and all the stuff because
Because they die if they have to carry it down. They're basically dead when they get to the summit. Literally, their
They have
bodies
no
just hanging out
energy.
by a thread. So they have to leave everything and just like
So it's turned into a
fall down the
trash
hill.
pile after the last 20
And
years.
dead bodies. Tons of
They
dead
have to leave
bodies.
dead bodies.
My wife didn't know this fact, and me and my oldest were like, "You didn't know that?"
Hey, what happens on the mountain stays on the mountain.
Literally. Thank you, Alex. This is Outlander. I said Highlander. It's Outlander.
Yeah, Highlander was good.
What have I been watching? I don't know. We've been so busy with baseball, it's been hard to watch a show realistically. I guess the only thing I've regularly watched is a barbecue showdown from the Food Network.
See you, Kenneth. Have a good day. There is only one Highlander, yes. Highlander and Outlander are two very different shows. Sorry for mixing those two up. But they've had a couple requests for Bobby McGee. I don't know. Do you know it?
No,
Man.
I don't think we know.
Me and Bobby McGee.
It's been years.
He'd have to sing it like,
Bobby McGee.
what's it really
Mac
scream?
Wiseman? No, I want to watch. I want to do it like Mac Wiseman.
Don't burn the mics.
I
Okay.
won't do that.
This is a lot to keep track of. I never realized what you guys were all staring at over here.
I know. Nobody mentions the poor camera crew that has to accompany these folks. Yes, we do feel bad for them. Although recently
Talking
we've
about
been,
the one that
we've
our
been
camera crew or the people on the
oh, the people on the mountain. Yeah, our camera crew. But yeah, that's probably for that summit video. That's what I always got a kick out of on those reality shows. You got an entire camera crew with them that are doing much harder than the person that you're watching try to survive. That's why I like Survivor Man, because he had to set up his own camera. He'd set up a shop in the snow, but he didn't want his footprints to show up. So he'd have to do like a mile trek around, a big loop, set the camera there, walk back, and then walk towards the camera so it looks like it's the first one. Survivor Man, he's my
He's the
hero.
real deal, man. Vince was asking, the camping trip went awesome. I think we're going again this weekend because the kids are begging me to go. Basically, all I do is go to baseball games, work, sleep for a couple hours, back to work, baseball games, and then camping on the weekends. I'm tired, but that's okay.
I'm trying to read a bunch of these as we go, but do you got another song to sing or play, Austin?
Man, whatever you guys want.
I'm going to talk about a couple things at the shop going on right now, folks. It is Breed Love Month. So we
Yeah.
are featuring the Breed
That's
Love
right.
brand. It's one we've had in the shop for a long time, but we never really give it the time and attention that some of our other brands we've done. Obviously, we do a lot with Bedell, which Tom Bedell owns both Breed Love and Bedell. Interesting story. He bought Breed Love just so he would have the workshop to build the Bedell guitars, but then the Breed Love brand is doing excellent, growing a huge following as a more kind of a modern style player, a younger player, one that's not really looking for that Martin sound, but great guitars. They're doing a lot of the same sustainable mission that Tom's known for. So they're using a lot of the local myrtle wood from up in the Bend, Oregon area, and really cool finish stuff. That's one of the things they're most known for, is just getting really adventurous with their finishes. They sound great through pickup. So doing a ton of stuff for. We're going to be
Highly
featuring.
engineered things, too.
Yeah, some technology that they developed, even the headstock design to give it a.
I've been, since Hinckley's been out of
Asymmetrical.
town, I've been editing some major Bedell videos, Breed Love videos of Tom Bedell. And I know a lot about Breed Loves now.
They went into it with an engineering mindset just to do things
Yeah.
differently.
He's crazy. He went around. He's telling the story about when he bought the company, and he went to like 10 different companies and just learned. And then they sent a bunch of data and guitars and their head luthier over to England with this special college that was studying the sound and the differential between the sound coming out of the guitar and the sound inside the guitar. And it's just so scientific. He really aggressively approached it from the scientific
Yeah, so
stance.
you're going to be releasing that video here soon.
Yeah, about a week or so.
We've got a
we
bunch of
coming out.
Breed Love artists going to be making some video content with us. So yeah, it's just a
Hopefully.
fun month of Breed Love. But we also got, this month we're doing a big fundraiser for Guitars for Vets, which is a great organization that helps vets suffering from PTSD and other disabilities to pick up the guitar and use music as a therapy that really gets them kind of back into a healthy zone. They do a 10-week lesson program where they give them free lessons, teach them the basics of playing the guitar, but then really get them hooked up with local music scene, getting into the jam sessions and playing music together as a group. Their biggest need right now is guitars. So we're working with Breedlove Guitars. Our goal is to donate at least 20 guitars by the end of June. We've already dedicated 10 guitars on Memorial Day, and then we're building up to the next 10 or more. And you guys can help that. If you go to our website on the homepage, we got a section for it where you can donate directly, or you can bid on one of 3 Breedlove USA guitars valued at least $1,800. Bid on those. All the money raised from that will go to buying more guitars to donate to Guitars for Vets for part of PTSD Awareness Month in the month of June. So if you get a chance, please look at that on our website, theacousticshop.com. Trent put a link in the chat messages.
Yes, there will be a link.
L asked, why are headstocks not like Fenders? Longer bass strings like harps, pianos. I don't think that the length of the string beyond the nut really doesn't affect. The length shouldn't matter. The reason Breedloves do the asymmetrical headstock is break angle from the nut, so they stay straighter.
So it
less
doesn't get
binding,
pinched in there.
less binding, and supposedly better harmonics. If you want to go like harps and pianos, you'd go with a fan fret.
Yeah.
Because then, you know, that
All the
is
frets are-
that is the actual math.
Yeah.
A longer length for, you know what I'm saying.
Interesting
Better
technology, right?
intonation. Think you could do that.
One last thing I want to say about the month of June is we're doing a special 18-month financing through Synchrony. So if you've been looking at a guitar, mandolin, a Breedlove, or otherwise, you can put that on Synchrony financing and have 18-month interest deferred to get it paid off.
You know what else is cool, Jeremy?
Yes, Jason, what?
We got some cool Martin custom shops coming. If you're interested in any of those guitars that John painstakingly spec'd out with the Gibson custom or the Martin custom shop, call us.
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff. There are some super cool. I won't allude to it, but there are some
alluding right now.
large sound hole custom shops
She was just a
that are going to be one of a kind, only available at the Acoustic Shop. It's going to be incredible. That was my idea. John's going to take credit for it, but it was mine.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it.
What else did we spec on there, Jeremy? There were some other.
Well, we brought home some of the custom shop ones, so we already those are on the website right now. You can check those out.
Those weren't built by John. They're built by the people who actually know
but
what
they
they're
are part of
doing.
the custom shop.
But they're incredible custom. Yeah, check those out.
Got some Cocobolo that I've never seen these type of color of Cocobolo, like a real yellow, golden Cocobolo.
And some Sapele.
Sapli. Okay,
What
the
was it?
break angle,
What was the-
Alex, I think matters for staying in tune, because a lot of times what happens is you'll be sitting up here turning this, and the string's not changing because it's kind of bound into that nut groove, and all of a sudden while you're playing, it'll just like pop through one way or another, and your tuning changes. If you don't have such a steep angle where you have to cut that nut at an angle so the string goes straight to the tuner peg, then it glides much easier through the nut. So it helps a lot with staying in tune. That's the idea behind it. And
it does affect the way the string vibrates. There are some vibrations beyond the nut.
or even just the nut can pinch it. Like we get mail-ins especially all the time because they do have such a quick break angle that we have to go back through and recut that groove a little bit just to make them not sound pinched.
They do contend that there is a difference the way the string moves beyond the nut if it's forced at an angle against the other peg. We got a storm coming here, guys. Yeah. So there's a difference.
Why did our
We
TikTok
just stopped
end?
TikTok because they don't care anymore.
You said break angle.
Should I restart it? Or just...
If you want to. We got some other dude
Otherwise,
now.
we're watching Ryan, who has a much bigger following than us. I don't know what the deal is. All right.
We should do a song.
Yeah, what do you got for us, Austin?
what do you guys want to do, man? We can rock, heroes have always been cowboys. Future so bright, always wear shades or whatever. We can do Zach Bryan, something new, whatever
I
you
don't know.
All right, go.
We don't know any song.
Which one's this one?
Heroes have always been
I grew up dreaming of being a cowboy, loving the cowboy ways, pursuing the life of my high-riding heroes. I burned up my childhood days, learned all the rules of a modern day drifter. Don't you hang on to nothing too long. Just take what you need
stepping back of themselves and their slow moving dreams. Cowboys are special with their own brand of misery from being alone too long. You can die from the cold in the arms of a madman, knowing that your best days are gone. Picking up hookers instead of my pen, letting the days of my youth fade away. Old worn out saddles and old worn out memories with no one and no place to stay. My heroes have always been cowboys. They still are, it seems. Sadly in search of and one stepping back of themselves and their slow moving dreams. Sadly in search of one stepping back of themselves and their slow moving dreams.
Mighty fine, mighty
Oh,
fine.
that was I'm sad.
That's one that I've never played either.
Sad.
Yeah, I know.
Probably
You know,
should go back
something
where
I'm
it's at.
jealous of is Sierra Hull. Well, she deserves it. I guess I'm jealous of her all the time anyway. But she's on tour right now with Willie Nelson, Bob
Dylan?
Bob Dylan, and Billy Strings. Dude, like that, talk about a headlining event there. And they're doing jam stuff together.
She totally doesn't deserve that. She's so cool.
I said I'm jealous of her. Hey guys, you know something? It's pouring down
Austin,
rain.
sorry,
You know what I did last week because it kept raining here, and
Oh, yeah.
our guys have to walk between the shop and the office here. I went online and bought 10 umbrellas, and they were delivered. So Austin, when you go next door, there are umbrellas right by the door.
I saw that.
Grab one of those
I was
over
wondering
here.
what the box of
I got them on
umbrellas
both sides. There's one over here by this
Oh,
door,
okay, I was gonna
and there's
say.
some in the office. So you make sure they return to the place you took it from by the end of the day or week.
Take a penny, leave a penny.
Yeah.
See, Jeremy's always thinking about the people around him.
Yeah.
That's
Not
why.
me.
So, are we gonna get Trent in here? Is that
Yeah,
the
let's
plan?
get Trent.
I think so.
Trent, you want to
There's
sing some songs?
0 people watching our live stream on TikTok.
Yeah, that's not what Hink's joined. Hinckley's watching.
No, that's just the computer that
Okay.
we're watching right now.
We got banned again for something. What did you do?
Sierra is not less outlaw. She's total outlaw.
Keep up the good work.
We did get the tree limb removed. It turned out it didn't do much damage because this place was built in the 50s. They're down there by the
Made of
cases,
concrete.
Austin, on the ground. There you go.
We have a roof made of concrete.
They used to build them much better back then. Look at that. He's getting to use the umbrella for the first time here.
Isn't that
Like,
special?
that's so cool.
Well, guys, it's come that time where we introduce the star of the show. My name is Jason.
Funny.
Get it? No, Trent's
My name
here.
is John Lee Pettimore.
Trent's pulling triple duty, audio, video, along with Traden, and now vocals and guitar.
And hosting. You forgot he was hosting.
Hosting
And
was the
also
hosting.
sporting quite the mullet.
He needs tighter on the sides. I'm sorry.
The Joe Diffie
It's not
mullet.
official, yeah. It's not an official 80s mullet until it's tight on the top.
You tie
I
on the
want
sides.
the buzz cut, like racer head thing, and then party in the back.
All right, Trent, what are you going to play for
Have you
us?
done that yet, Trent? Have you done the real deal?
The real deal?
The real deal mullet.
Shave sides and...
Shave it tight, square it up on top.
Nope.
Nope.
Come on, man.
Yeah, anyway. Send me back home or something?
All right, in key of A.
Hey, yep.
The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest.
myself. Could my guitar playing friend do my request? Won't you sing me back home the song I used to hear? Make my old memories come alive and take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. Major. I recall last Sunday morning, a choir from off the street came in to sing a few old gospel songs. And I heard him tell the singers, there's a song my mama sang. Could I hear it once before you move along? Won't you sing me back home the song I used to hear? Make my old memories come alive and take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. Yeah, sing me back home before I die.
Oh, very good job, Trent.
There we go.
Excellent. We got questions. They want to know, when is a new album coming out, Trent?
Hopefully midsummer. Hopefully, I have a single that I'm hoping to have out by late June. So this month, end of this month, early next month is when the single will be out, and then the album will follow that. Hopefully, probably late summer actually. But yeah, I just got the first song back from Nashville to get approved, so listening to that and hopefully going to start promoting it here soon.
That's exciting news.
Yeah.
Alex saying when he finishes the book, he'll be able to play that one. I think you probably can do that before the book's even finished. But I was very excited to see that Long and McQuaid is carrying my mandolin book up in Canada. Carol sent me a photo. They were out there at Long and McQuaid, which is like the biggest retailer in Canada, and they have even a little placard that says Jeremy Chapman Mandolin Book.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
You're an author. You're an Arthur.
Arthur. Trent, what are you playing here? Is this the, you're back to the...
This is the E20D, yeah. E20D MR with the Sunburst.
That's the one Jonas started out the live stream with.
Jonas was right. This is a good one. So
And it's a unicorn. It's got some unique stuff to it. One of a kind. It wasn't meant to be, but when a Sunburst guitar and a Madagascar guitar fall in love.
That's what you get. But yeah, it's great.
I like it. It's a good sounding guitar. What do we got going this coming week, Jason?
Did you talk about the guitars we're auctioning?
Yeah, I told them we got
Okay.
3 USA-built Breedlove guitars. That's on the homepage of our website. You can bid on those now throughout the month of June. We hope they go for more than they retail for. I know it's a chance for somebody to get a good deal otherwise, but all the money raised will be buying more guitars. We assume that each one of those guitars will buy about 10 or 20 Breedlove guitars, the deal we worked out with them, to donate to Guitars for Vets. So
Yeah.
bid often and bid high.
Bit aggressive.
Here's the Irish
And
BB.
Trent, we don't have the Irish BB over here, do we?
No. Yeah, it's next door.
Do we want? Not really. With it raining.
kinda
I'm sorry. Clint,
We'll try to get that next week, or
Yeah,
if
we
you
can do it
want
next
to
week.
hear it specifically, we can have Corey or somebody sit down and do a live stream or a Zoom call with you and play it.
Want to do that? Blackberry Blossom? Is that right?
Sure.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, Trent. Good job, Trent.
oh boy.
Oh.
Did we so I guess L got the BB. Is that correct?
I can't keep track of how many guitars John
don't
buys.
know.
They just keep arriving, and I'm like, oh
We don't-
no, we gotta sell these.
Maybe it did sell. I can't remember.
I don't remember what.
Did we get another BB? I
I
can't
don't.
tell
We
you for
didn't get
sure.
another one.
Yeah, we haven't yet anyway.
Let's look at this here.
So maybe we won't be able to demo that for you.
Probably not. Yeah, right now all we have is a DF Custom and a DF Custom.
Yes, Elle got it and she
Guild
loves it.
Sika and the Brazilian is the only two we have.
Well, then I guess we need to get another one in here because Elle loves it.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gonna love it too.
So
TikTok's
sorry,
doing weird.
you
It says
missed
there's
out on-
152 people watching us right now on the live stream, but
Which one?
the TikTok,
No, that's not us.
the one following the Acoustic Shop. I don't know.
Who knows? I don't care.
Well,
I
should we
don't
hit him
know.
with one more?
Yeah,
Sure, let's
we
do one more and get out of here. I know it's a rainy day out, and
Nobody puts
we're all
big
tired. You know what's happening to me, guys, is school started again, summer school, and they moved it up an hour. So I got to be up an hour earlier with my kids, get them to school, which is good to get into work. I'm getting some work done in the morning, but I'm tired.
You should live down the street from the school like me, because my kid will get up and just go by himself. He wakes us up. It's like he only takes showers in my bathroom, which is really annoying. He refuses, so he comes into my room at 5:30 in
At
the
least
morning.
he's taking a shower, right?
I know, right? He comes in there. It's time to get up. And I'm like, I don't have to be up till 7. But it's summertime for me to sleep in. I don't get to sleep in. But it's only a couple more weeks, or another week.
Oh, it's short summer
One
school.
more week.
Mine's just started.
You know, my son keeps complaining. every time he talks to a friend or anybody about summer school. My cousins get $100 for going to summer school.
Except this year they cut back funding, and the kids went to school and realized they don't get the $100.
Really?
So now they're like,
Suckers. All right, what are we playing, Trent?
How about Salt Creek, I
Do a
guess?
good one.
let's do a vocal tune.
Oh, vocal?
Let's
Yeah.
sing one.
Speaking of mullets, pick up Man Joe Diffie.
Pickup Man. Can we do Pickup Man? You might be the Pickup Man.
We can try it. I
Can we
mean,
do a more traditional one we all can
Okay.
fake our way through?
Yeah.
Do a
might
classic
need a
country
little bit
tune.
more drums.
You got another Merle Haggard or?
What about Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Go Be Cowboys?
Sure.
Modulate to E.
Okay, and D.
Yeah, starting to E.
Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him, he won't die young. He'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home, they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings. Little warm puppies, children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and then after sometimes don't know how to take it. He ain't wrong, he's just different. His pride won't let him do things that make you think he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home, they're always alone, even with someone they love. Oh, 'cause they'll never stay home, they're always alone, even with someone they love.
Sure.
Guys, this has been another episode of Improvising with the Acoustic Shop.
Another episode of We Don't Know What We're Doing.
Oh, we're having fun though. We got to have some special guests. We had, before we get out of here, what is this guitar? It's a Boucher.
Boucher BG41T G, so gold.
Yeah, gold.
And it's a
Yes,
little
it is.
guy.
That is terrified.
Beautiful guitar.
It is loud.
Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of Shop Talk. I think John will be back next year from the dead, and or next
year?
week from
I
the
think
dead, and maybe we'll be adjusted to our new daylight savings time, as Alex said, with the kids waking up early, and we'll have some.
That'll be the
energy
last
again.
week, I think.
For you, not for
think
me. Mine go for like another
Maybe there's a
2
couple
weeks.
more. I don't know. I'm making it up.
Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow we'll be doing New Guitar Thursday, and we got some new guitars to show off, so make sure you tune in. And remember, Guitars for Vets, donate on the website or bid on those guitars, and 18-month financing right now through the shop. So,
Make it big. It's for a good cause.
yeah, it's a fun time to be alive.
Blow it up, guys. Make this huge.
All right, guys, we'll see you
People
next
happy.
week. Have a good one.
Goodbye now. Bye-bye now.